Howdy, mates. Good afternoon. How are we doing today? No, really. How are we doing for this Friday, November 3rd, 2023? This is my first video for the month of November. It's crazy to believe that it's already that month. Well, as part of my day off, I am visiting the town of LeClaire, Iowa, which is situated just along the one and only Mississippi River, one of the longest rivers in the continental United States. Always known as the Mudwaters, just because of the abundance of sediments that lie in the riverbed. Now, for the right time of year, they actually do riverboat tours, which is really cool. It would be very neat to experience something like that on a steamboat. Oh. But LeClaire was a town that started in the early part of the 19th century, which was, in other words, in the 1800s. It's your classic port town that has a very quaint feeling with it. And as a matter of fact, to point this out, any of you ever heard of the well-known icon of Buffalo Bill? Well, I'm sure many of you are, of course, familiar with him. You know, the well-known frontiersman, U.S. Army scout that served in both Nebraska as well as Wyoming, along with a couple of other western states. But of course, Buffalo Bill is very well known for portraying the West. Some of you know it as Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. Now, how he got his nickname was the fact that he had a contract with the Union Pacific Railroad just after the Civil War. He was known to kill thousands of bison. I know you always get that mix-up of bison and buffalo. He practically killed bison. But then again, imagine his name instead being Bison Cody. Either way, those terms are just always interchangeably used, even though in terms of the classification, it's not entirely correct. Anyway, he was known for his portrayal of the Western shows that included other cowboys and, of course, indigenous people. So you may be wondering what really is the relevance of Buffalo Bill. Well, as a matter of fact, he started his early life in LeClaire, Iowa, of all places. A Western icon started his life in Iowa. So you can kind of see a bit of the parallel between, say, Buffalo Bill and John Wayne. But the difference, though, really, between the two was Buffalo Bill did a bit more of the frontiersman type of work. John Wayne was he was very good at portraying that type of lifestyle. But you could say Buffalo Bill had a taste of both stage and doing the labor. So, it probably goes hand in hand that John Wayne probably drew some of his inspiration from Buffalo Bill. Anyway, it's really cool. And stay tuned for part 2, because there's another well-known business that is located in this town that many of you, I'm sure, have seen the TV show. Alright, take care.